Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 15th to the 30th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Okay, so we have two. We have Rebirth and we have the Queen of Wands. There's a very powerful energy that's coming forward here, Taurus. It's almost like a renewed self, and you're going to want to burn the candles at both ends. You're really going to want to push things during this time because there's a new lease at life, there's new prosperity, there's new opportunities coming, and you don't want anything to slip through your fingertips. Be very mindful, because even though you might feel at this very moment that you're on top of the world, that's fantastic. But if you push yourself too hard, you're going to have a burnout. And you don't want that. You want that steady, going energy that lets you, just keep on building, keep on thriving, keep on, succeeding well after the 30th of September, right? So just be very aware of this. There's also somebody who has these great new ideas, this, fantastic way of seeing things, understanding things, and you just have to trust them. You just have to trust them, even if what they're saying doesn't make sense. Even if what they're doing, you're like, okay, could you explain that better? They can't. This is a time where taking somebody on blind faith isn't necessarily going to be the best thing. So just be very mindful of that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. So crowning it all, we have the Emperor, strong Aries energy coming forward. We have the Lover, strong Gemini energy. We have the Knight of Wands, reiterating the Aries energy, fire sign energy coming forward, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're represented by the Pentacles in the Minor Arcana, so this is you coming forward. There is an effortless sense of grace, elegance, prestige, power to you. Does everybody else see it? They might not. It doesn't matter. There's also a jealousy around you. People see you as either falling in love, and having a beautiful relationship. You might have been in love with your partner for a very long time. You might be just falling in love now. There can also be a renewed spark coming forward during this time, Taurus, that is going to be fun and exciting. But there's also a sense of what I love is making me shine. What I'm passionate about, I'm embracing. Instead of saying, oh, that's not cool, or oh, nobody will understand, or oh, I don't have the time, you're going to really say to yourself, this is what I love, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what I need to make time for in my life. And as you do it, there's an elevated aura around you. There's an elevated sense of purpose, of determination, of focus, and you're not going to be able to pinpoint it. You're not going to be able to say, this is the exact moment when, but you are going to be able to let yourself shine. And that's going to be an absolutely beautiful thing. So with the Queen of Pentacles, know that there is this effortless wealth to you. Even if you might laugh and say, Dane, my bank account doesn't say this. When people look at you, they see power. They see prestige. They see a person who's kind of set apart. It doesn't matter your financial standing. It doesn't matter the house that you live in. What matters is the air that you're giving off. Not one of arrogance, but one of confidence, one of determination, one of focus, one of, I see the bigger picture, and I know where I stand within it. Even if you don't, there's just an assured air. Now, this can also mean that during this time, everybody flocks to you. Everybody, wants your opinion on something. Everybody wants, you to solve their problems or help them figure things out because they see you as making smart, good, proper decisions that have, elevated you in one way or another. Know that you might get frustrated with it. You really might. You might be like, okay, it's time for you to stand on your own. But it's a very high compliment that is being paid to you. Also during this time, you're going to see what you need to nurture. Things are going to kind of come out of the woodwork or make themselves known, kind of like squeaky wheel gets the oil type of thing. You're going to be able to pay attention to what needs minding during this time so that it can grow in wealth and prosperity, so that it can stand on its own 2 feet. This will be a time, again, where it's like, I'm frustrated, everybody needs me, or I'm frustrated, things are more time-consuming than I wanted them to be. But if you put the time in, you're going to see the reward. And it doesn't mean that the reward is going to be huge instantaneously. It might take years to see the reward that you really want. And I know that's super frustrating to hear. But right now, what you're doing is you're feeding your passion. You're kind of feeding while you're here on this earth. And it's making itself known more and more. It leads us then to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is fire and passion and determination and focus. It's also a sense of, I am defending with my passion, with my fire, with my energy, what is most sacred to me, what I most value, what is growing in prosperity in my life. And that sets you apart. It really does. There's a vibrancy to you. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter, anything, your economic standing. There's a vibrancy to you that sets you apart. Embrace it. There's something that you are passionate about. There's something that is glorious. It makes you shine. It makes you stand apart. Embrace it. The Knight of Wands is also an energy during this time where you can find yourself really drawn to more youthful things. I don't know. It's youthful things. Or things that just make you really happy. And it might not fit, kind of like age-wise. So it might be older than you think it should be or younger than you think it should be. Things that bring you pleasure and joy and prosperity into your existence. It doesn't matter. Embrace who you are. Embrace what you love. If it's going out dancing, go out dancing. If it's, if it's music, play music in your house all the time. There are things here where it's just embrace what makes you happy. Embrace the joy of it. Be very mindful during this time of being bogged down in things that you feel you should be concerned about. Where it's like, oh, I need this knowledge, or I need to understand this, or I need to figure all this out. There's a lot that's going to remain a mystery, and that's okay. There's a lot of power to you. There's a lot of brilliance to you. Let it shine. Okay? Don't get held up on like the news or, things that are completely out of your control. It'll be very easy to, because you're going to think, oh, I need to grow things in a very logical, principled, structured way. This is a bit more of a free flow time. This is a bit more of an expressive time. Embrace it. With the lovers, your love and your passion is coming forward. What you love is coming into your life. And there's a sense of falling in love with life. There's also a sense of meeting somebody who sweeps you off your feet, of connecting with a loved one. I'm not sure if this is, a loved one that has passed, that is watching over you, and you feel them. It's just like, I know they're supporting me. I know they're guiding me. For some, it's that because it almost feels like you're meeting somebody that you've known for a really long time. So it can be just their energy is around you. It can be a kind of twin flame connection or a soulmate connection where your souls have known each other before, but there's a fire and there's a brilliance, Taurus, that is leading you forward. And there's a real sense of love. Now, if you're born on the cusp with Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart, or you have a Gemini in your life, this person is going to come out more. This part of your personality is going to come out more and more during this time. And there's going to be a love to them, a brilliance to them. It can just be that they try to live their life in love, quietly and gently, but passionately and fervently. And you're very much going to respect that. You want to emulate it. But there's also a sense here that this part of your personality, the passion, the love, the sensuality that is so Taurian is going to come forward. And you need to embrace it. And it's, instead of being practical and, duty-bound and determined and just moving forward in such a strict way, this is a time where you let your heart shine more and more. And that really guides you. You're crowned by the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, so if you're born on the cusp with Aries, this comes through very strongly, or if you have Aries in your chart. Also, if you have an Aries in your life, they are going to be much more prevalent in kind of like the day-to-day things that you might even be used to. You're like, what the heck is going on here? Why are you so prominent now? There's also a sense here of love coming forward, but of I don't have to carry it all on my own. There is somebody who, if we listen, they will really help to guide us. They will really help us to embrace the reason why we're on this earth. And it doesn't matter how old this Aries is. This Aries might be a little child who is just embracing our heart and our love, and they're having us live in passion again and laughter. And it's like, wow, I thought this was like done. Like I thought that things were more kind of curmudgeon-y, during this time, or things were more, it's almost like hopeless. But this person brings back the smiles. This person brings back the passion, the love, the beauty. There's also a real sense of I stand in confidence for myself, for what I need, for what I desire, for where I need to be for me. And that becomes a game changer. There's a real energy of this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I desire, this is where I'm headed. And it opens up the door. It really opens up the door to what makes your heart happy, what brings you joy, to, why you're here. And so there's an energy of structure, of fervor, of, this is what I'm fighting for. And it just speaks to what brings you joy, to what brings you happiness, to what opens your heart. And you're looking at things so differently because of it. And it's a bit of a wonderment and a surprise. Now, our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Princess of Cups. And this is childish, overly emotional behavior. This is a sense of either we can be feeling very vulnerable and very much like a child who needs to really look into their emotions more or learn how to voice their emotions better. This can also be that emotionally there's a lot that we've taken on. There's a lot that we need to deal with. And compartmentalizing it is going to be a little bit difficult. We might also have people emotionally trying to manipulate us. They're not going to be very good at it because they're going to be very much like children at it. But they are also going to hit nerves that make us step back, make us pause, make us think, oh, did I do the right thing? Or am I moving forward the right way? So just be aware of that. It moves us to our subconscious tarot energy. And this is the Ace of Cups. We're very much being led by our heart. Subconsciously, we're connecting with God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, and we're connecting with what we love. We're connecting with who we are. We're connecting with what we need. And it's opening up our hearts in a way that we hadn't expected, we didn't think was possible. We are going to see ourselves saying, what brings me love? What brings me joy? What brings me centering within my life and for myself? And what opens up to what I love? Spirit may also be telling us, pay more attention to your heart, to your stress level, to everything that you're putting on your shoulders, to the way that you are connecting with that which is an emotional burden in your life. Because we need to take care of ourselves. It's so very important. Because life is so fragile. Even though we might feel invincible. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus, and may blessings always be with you.